everyone, my name is Priscilla Powell. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a salad from everything growing in our garden. I've grown up vegan and I've always been interested in natural foods, and I want everyone else to be able to experience the same things that I have. And so I'm really excited to share with you what I have. During COVID, I've been hanging around the farm and just learning about these natural processes that happen all around us. And so can't wait to show you how to make a salad from ingredients in the garden. Join me. I'm here at Permaculture Northeast, and today I'm going to show you how to make a homegrown salad. Now the first thing we're going to start with is this lettuce down here. I'm going to pick a few leaves of lettuce and just kind of chop it up on my plate, that way I don't have to do it later. This lettuce we grew from a few seeds, and it's already taken over this whole patch, and it's definitely more than I can actually eat as an individual. Every time we pick it, it just seems like it grows back. So that should be good as a base. Okay everyone, now I've moved on, and this is actually some wild lettuce that just popped up from last year's harvest. As you can see, this was originally the path, and lettuce sprung up in our path. So I'm going to pick a few of these. These are actually a sweeter type of lettuce leaves. And so, like I did with the other ones, I'm just going to chop them up right on my plate and add them. So I have two different types of lettuce here now. And I'm going to pick a little bit less of this because we want this one to also go to seed and sprout again for next year. So next here we have some peas. Now the peas are almost out of season, unfortunately, so we're getting the last stragglers. As you can see, there's a few camouflaged in here that are still developing, and yeah, that one's a little bit small. Oh, here's one. Let me grab that. So I'm going to add this to my salad. All I'm going to do is you start from the back and you pull off the top of each of these, and you kind of want to de-string them like that. That way it's not as stringy in your salad. Okay, now I'm just going to snap them. And these are snap peas. These are not the shelled peas, which come in pods and you have to break open the pod and get out the pea. These are snap peas, so they can be eaten right away without being cooked. And that's that. Here we have our black raspberry patch. Now, as you can see, our black raspberry patch has taken over the garden. Thankfully, we have plenty of berries here to add to our salad. So I'm gonna just pick a few. Just look at this color. Now, I think personally that black raspberries out of blackberries and raspberries are the sweetest, but other people could disagree with me. Yum. This is the last thing we're gonna snag from the garden. This is a weed. It's called lamb's quarter, and it acts like wild spinach. I'm gonna grab a few of these and add that to my salad. So if you ever see some of these plants popping up in your garden and you can correctly identify it, you can add it to your salad. It gives a very spinachy, mild spinachy actually flavor, which is really nice. And I'm not even worrying about chopping this up because it's small enough. There we go. Okay everyone, now we have to add some color to our salad. This here is Swiss chard, and I'm just gonna find a nice big stem, maybe this one, and just snap it there. I'm gonna add just a few bits of the leaves here to the salad. This just has like such a vibrant color. It's so much fun planting this. And then I'll probably just eat this by itself so that it doesn't overwhelm the salad. Okay. Behind the Swiss chard we have dill. The dill is already very mature, already going to flower, as you can see some of the flowers up there, but it should still taste good. I'm going to go a little lower and find some of the darker leaves. Now, I learned that you cannot mix dill with vinegar unless you're expecting to make pickles. We will not be adding vinegar to this lettuce this time, this salad. I'm not a fan of the pickle taste when you mix it with vinegar. That looks good. Finally, in this section, I'm going to grab one leaf of mint. Now, mint has such an overpowering flavor a lot of times that I don't use a lot of it. So I'm just gonna snip off one little leaf to put it in it, just for a mild mint flavor. And that is actually peppermint compared to spearmint. And this is what we have so far. Here we have our scarlet runner beans. They're a perennial bean bush that we're growing here on the farm. And in the summer, they actually drop their flowers, which are edible. So we're gonna pick them without concerns about not being able to have beans later. And I'm just gonna add that to my salad without having to chop it up or anything. And this should give the salad a nice, beautiful color in addition to tasty flowers. Right in the middle. Well, it's a little too early to get tomatoes, which make a perfect salad. We can use the tomato leaves to give the salad a slight tomato taste. So while we're missing actual tomatoes this time of year, we're not going to be missing the tomato flavor in our salad. And there we go. Okay, on my right, we're going to add a little bit of spice. These are nasturtium flowers. They're another edible type of flower. They're going to add some spice to our meal, and they're such a pretty color. Now on my left here, I have actually some chocolate mint, and I'm going to use some chocolate mint to fulfill the requirement for chocolate. Now, chocolate mint and peppermint look very similar. So the one we picked before may look kind of familiar, but it'll give a nice chocolatey flavor to our salad. Last but not least, we're going to use some chicken eggs. We have our 3 adult chickens and our 3 chicks. The chicks aren't laying eggs yet, but the adults are. So that'll be the last ingredient from the farm. Last but not least, we're going to finish up by cooking our chicken egg. There's my husband. He's cooking the egg for us, and we're going to be flipping that over.
By no means a professional egg flipper, so.
And there we go.
Oh, it broke.
Now we're going to add the egg to our salad. And our salad is complete. All ingredients from our farm, Permaculture Northeast.